Hi. What if I told you that your brain is lying to you right now and you don't even know about it? What if I told you, would you believe? There's some things you believed yesterday and today you found out that they were wrong. And there's some things you thought were true few years ago and this year you found that they are not true. Now let's talk about the selective perception bias. We've started our series on more than 225 cognitive biases that are quietly running your affairs, running your life, and sometimes ruining your life, ruining your business, ruining your relationship. We start with one of the sneakiest one today, which is selective perception bias, which is number 8 in our bias series. So, selective perception bias is your brain's habit of only seeing what it really believes, what it really wants to see. Your mind filters incoming information like a bouncer at a nightclub or at an event. It lessens what confirms what you already think, and it throws out every other thing that you think are not true, but you've not actually perused them. You don't see the word as it is. You see the word as you are. So let's look at it from the business perspective, because that's very important for me. The business perspective and the relationship perspective. So in business, a CEO believes their product is the best in the market. Customers start complaining about the user experience. But instead of hearing the feedback, she focuses only on the 5-star reviews. After all, are there not the some people that use it that are saying the same thing? But 6 months down the line, a competitor who listens to those same complaints launches a better product and takes her or his market share. Now, she didn't lose because she lacked talent. She lost because he only saw what she wanted to see. And if you don't take time, he will think he is cursed, he's jazzed, he's being manipulated by some spiritual forces. That is not true. It is your brain ruining your life. Now, in relationship, you meet someone new, they are charming on the first date, you decide you like them. Now your brain goes to work. It highlights everything that is beautiful about this person. Red leaves, this one, that one. And then you explain every red flag away. Friends warn you, you dismiss them. 3 years down the line, you're heartbroken, saying, I didn't see the sign. But the signs were always there. Always there. You just filtered them away. You did selective perception. It didn't allow you to see that. But should we keep crying over spilled milk? No. What are the fixes? Now, there are 3 practical moves you can take. Number 1, seek the opposite evidence. Whatever evidence you have, what could be the opposite of whatever I have? So, whatever you believe strongly in your business, in your relationship, in your strategy, in your opinion, actively go looking for why it could be wrong. Ask yourself, what am I not seeing? Very important. Number 2, invite brutal honesty. So you need to create some kind of friends, some kind of people, a circle of people, maybe a mentor, a trusted friend, a business advisor, a combination of all, whose job is to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and actually reward them for it. Reward them by actually understanding what they say, reward them by also rewarding them. Number 3, look at your data, not your feelings. In business especially, let your numbers speak. Sales figures, annual report, customer churn, even workers churn, response rate. These don't have feelings. They tell you the truth. Your perception is hiding, the truth that your feelings are hiding, they tell it to you. So, you may not be able to fix a problem you refuse to see. The problem with selective bias, or rather selective perception bias, is that it keeps you comfortable. But you see, comfort is the enemy of growth. The most successful entrepreneurs and the people who are in the healthiest of relationships belong to those who have trained themselves to see clearly even when the truth is uncomfortable. Now, that will be your edge. That will be what will help your income. That will be your freedom. Remember, this series has more than 225 biases, which also is 225 opportunities to upgrade your mind and think better. So, one of the good things you will do is share this with someone who needs to hear it today, because there's love in sharing. Now, I want you to be on the lookout for the announcement on the executive training, the art of thinking for entrepreneurs and executives. We'll soon announce it. I want you to be part of the program to change how you think in your business, in credit systems, and in your relationships. See you in the next one.